Notice there are three different types of assignments for each chapter. Interactive preview. This will take you through some brief lecture slides for each learning objective and has some short concept check questions. There are homework assignments, and then there is a chapter quiz. Also notice there are two different due dates for each chapter. The interactive preview needs to be completed by 8 o'clock in the morning on the day we start covering a chapter in class. The homework assignments need to be completed by 11:59 p.m. the day prior to beginning the next chapter in class. So pay attention to the due dates and times. Next thing you should notice, the chapter quiz has a little alarm clock next to it. The quizzes are limited to 30 minutes. Okay? All of the other assignments, unlimited length of time you may work on them. The chapter quiz, you have one attempt. Most of the homework assignments, as with the interactive previews, you have an unlimited number of attempts. You may keep working them until you get as many points as you wish to get, and only your best score will count. To find out how many points an assignment is worth, you can click on the little blue information button here. This first homework assignment has 5 questions, and it's worth 5 points. The 1, 2, 6, 7, and 9, these correspond to the exercise numbers at the end of the chapter, and I would appreciate if you would reference those if you send an email question to me. The next thing I would point out is that some of the assignments, for instance this one here, has 3 questions for a total of 9 points. Each one will be worth 3 points each. Let's go ahead and click on one of the homework assignments. It'll tell you you've got this is your first of an unlimited number of attempts, and again, only your best score will count. This is the due date and the time. Any late submissions will be deducted 25% from your final score. Once you start an assignment, at any particular point in time, you can check your answers by clicking on the Check My Work button. A pop-up box will open. Red X's indicate incorrect answers, while green checks indicate that you've got the correct answer. And then you can close that box and go back and continue working on your problem. Some of the Connect problems have a view hint. You can click on that for a little bit of assistance. If not, and you still need some help, pay attention to the exercise number up here. Again, this is exercise number 3 from the end of the chapter. This will be important for you to link up with the guided examples that I provide in D2L. In D2L, for each chapter, you'll see a link for guided examples. Here's guided examples for chapter 3. Here were guided examples for chapter 1. If you click on that link, you can see which ones of the questions that I have recorded brief guided examples for. I've provided guided examples for questions number 4, 5, 11, and 22 in this particular chapter. And again, those link up with the problem identification up here at the top of each question. So there wasn't one for chapter 3 or for question 3, but question number 4 here, the high-low method, there is a guided example for that question. This will be a YouTube video that will walk you through how to complete that assignment. So again, pay attention to the assignment due dates. Homework assignments, you may complete, work them as many times as you want if they're indicated by unlimited. If there's a 1, that indicates that you can only do it once. The homework assignments are reduced by 25% for each fraction of the day that they are late. The interactive previews, you may not submit those late. Those are due promptly 8 a.m. on the scheduled date. The chapter quizzes, 11:59 p.m. on the scheduled date. So the quizzes and the interactive previews have a set deadline. Homework assignments may be worked after the deadline, but your score will be reduced by 25% for each day that they are late.